For psychics, Patrick is fighting on Saturday. Hey! Shut up. If you want to go, we're going to go from here. If you want to go, let Hamden know. Any of you want to go, you let Hamden know if you'd like to go. So you can go on the gym. The gym will sort you out. Your mums, your dads, pay for themselves. Anyone with you, pay for themselves. If you want to go, any of you can go. Cheer your team. Anyone of you.
You have to go on a list.
He's excited now, he's excited.
Patrick, when I was talking to you, I think it was only about 7 months ago before this whirlwind of a journey started, and we was talking like it was a little bit of fantasy. You know, you wanted to go in the ABAs, you wanted to win the ABAs, you wanted to get picked up by GB, and then hopefully, as we're talking about now, retain it and become a double ABA champion.
Yeah, that was the goal.
You one step away from it now, mate.
I know, can't believe it. Happens like it's all happened overnight, do you know what I mean?
Well, it has really,
yeah.
In boxing. I mean, 7 months to go from, you know, being nowhere, you know, you were in the wilderness because we didn't know when boxing was going to start, but then in September, you know, the club shows started again. We got a date for the national championships, but it was still a massive if, you know, you'd never competed at 91 kilos before.
No.
And so, you know, you were going into unknown territory.
Definitely, yeah.
And now you're going in what is it? Saturday, is it?
Saturday, yeah. National final in Manchester.
Is that the old train station, the GM Centre?
Yeah, I think so. It's got the big clock and the stairs going up.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
They had the ABAs in 2019 there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm buzzing. That's the biggest goal, really. You know, these
in the
ABAs.
hometown as well.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing it for. I'm doing it for all the.
Because the weekend before last, you had to go down to London where you fought in the semi-finals and you beat a kid, Jack Daly, was it?
Beat Jack Daly in the quarters. Then I boxed a lad called Iman in the semis, fighting this Saturday in the final. And then I boxed Pogson in the final last year.
And the kid you fighting in the final beat the kid
Pogson
you beat
this year. Yeah.
So you're familiar with your opponents then?
Definitely, yeah. It's kind of, because of COVID and stuff, they're catching up with the ABAs. So everyone who's gone in again, we're all familiar with each other and we've all been in there. So it's kind of the same bubble. But
officially, you could be classed as a 2-weight ABA national champion because you won it at 91 and now this is 92. They've moved up a kilo.
They've put another weight in, haven't they? So this has pushed this up by a kilo. So yeah, it's kind of the same weight, same people. But it's good. It's good that it's come around fast again. So I'm keeping active and stuff like that. That's what it's about.
But we were saying it's like a dream. Is it? I mean, 7 months to go from where you were to you are now seeded #1 in this tournament.
Yeah.
So you've come from nowhere to be #1, to be on the not just on the GB squad, but you're actually on the podium squad now, aren't you?
Yeah. They've put me straight on the podium squad, so full time now, and yeah, this is where the hard work really starts. This is when everything, you know, you got to knuckle down and keep on it even more.
Has it settled in?
No, not yet. It was my first week 2 weeks ago, and the ball started rolling. Then I was getting used to all the new routine, and it's still not sunk in yet. I think after these ABAs now, and I'm there full on, constantly doing the proper training, that's when it'll sink in.
Is it nice being back here because you've not been here too long? You know, this is probably about 8-9 months since you've been back at the Mossad Fire Station.
Yeah, I enjoy coming here. They treat me like family, and they really do make me welcome, and I love seeing the kids and that, and you know, saying hello to them. And me and Connor, we give them motivation because then they can go where we're going. That's what it's all about.
It is. Yeah. I mean, this was motivation for you. I remember being here, I think it was about 3 years ago when I filmed you and Connor fighting one another, you know, and I know Connor got the decision on that night. But it was a big step up for you at the time, wasn't it? Because I think Connor had just come back from the World Championships, Youth Championships, where he won a bronze medal, hadn't he?
Yeah, well, it was a step up. But that's what, at the time, I was boxing for my dad's gym in Sol, and that's what my dad did. He threw me in with anyone, and that's why I think it's paying off now because I've had that experience. I just get thrown in the deep end, and I kept coming. So
we've touched on it, you know, loads of times. Perhaps why you've not been at this level in previous weights is because you've outgrown them before you got a chance to. Now you're established as a heavyweight, cruiserweight in the pro game. Do you feel strong? Because you look huge every time you step through those ropes. I can't believe you're the same weight as your opponents.
Yeah, I do. I feel like because of the scaffolding definitely helped. Working all day, every day, lifting steel, and then I was going to the gym after. That was, even though it was tiring after work and stuff like that, I think that's definitely mentally made me tougher and physically. And I've carried that on now, definitely. And just I can eat what I want now, and it's all good food, and it's yeah, it's good. I've been doing it since a kid, so all the muscle fibres and stuff like that, I just feel.
So you're confident for the final then? Because like
definitely.
you say, you beat him in the semi-finals.
Beat him in the semis, but I'm definitely not underestimating him. He's a good kid. He's fast on his feet, and I've got to bring it 110% as always, because they all want me and they want to beat me. So. And
you're on your home soil as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I presume there's a bit of the gym's coming, but you normally bring a little bit of a crowd with you.
Yeah, bring all the lads and that. Yeah, the support's unreal. They go anywhere with me, and they'll be doing the same when I turn over pro. And I'm so grateful I've got the support I've got round Sale and Manchester. It's not many kids have it. So
as you keep being as successful as you are as an amateur now, I presume that's only going to grow, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I hope so. Yeah, more videos like this and fights getting put out. It's only going to.
And now you've made it onto the GB. What is the long term? I mean, we're 2 years away from the Olympics. Is that something that you're looking forward to?
Yeah, of course. The Olympics is definitely one of my goals, 100%.
You'll only 24, won't you? By the time
24 when the Olympics come. But it's just little steps at a time. As long as I keep winning and I keep proving to everyone that I'm hungry and I'm ready, they can't really deny me, can they? But I've just got to keep going. I'll just do whatever my coaches say. I'll fight whoever, and hopefully that will lead me in that direction to go.
And how
one
are
step
you
closer
mentally
to the
now?
Olympics.
Because now, you know, you've got high expectations now. People are expecting you to win every time. You know, do you like that?
I love that. It's like the saying says, pressure it forms diamonds, doesn't it? So I perform under pressure 100%. And that's what the pro game's like. You're gonna get a lot of pressure, and this is just, you know, it's building me up for when I do turn over pro, and I'm used to all them feelings and emotions.
A year ago, when we was in the middle of lockdown, right? Did you believe this could happen? Did you still have that in your head?
Yeah, I've always had a vision to get on GB, win the nationals. I've always had that. It's always been my goal, and a lot of people say turn over pro and all this. And I don't want to. I know where I can go with the amateurs, and the Olympics has always been my dream, and just representing Great Britain. So now I'm there, I've got a good foundation, I can learn a hell of a lot. So when I turn over pro, I know I'm more than ready.
Have you ever represented England prior to this?
I was supposed to represent them against Scotland a few months back, but they didn't have anyone at my weight in Scotland. So
I heard a rumour that didn't you step up and fight light heavyweight? Heavyweight, super heavyweight.
Yeah. So I went to someone's home show. Can't remember whereabouts it was now, but yeah, I stepped up to super just to keep active really, and that's it. You just got to keep active. Been having GB assessments, then fight after fight, and yeah, after these ABAs now I can enjoy my weekend and straight back to it again.
What is, if everything goes well and you become a double ABA champion, what is next, and what is it? Have they mentioned to you any tournaments that you're looking to be entered into?
They've not mentioned any tournaments as it stands now, but I reckon after the ABAs and I'm starting the programme properly and I'm training alongside everyone, the mini tournaments and stuff will be popping up, and I'm sure they'll
Are you and Connor both there together now? Are you there simultaneously?
Yeah. So me and Connor are there and training alongside him Monday to Thursday now, which I'm happy about, and Rampton's there and a few other lads from the northwest who who I get on with. I've obviously been growing up with them as kids, you know, through the circuit. So it's good to finally be there with them all.
And how is it with the Travises, with Kelvin and Nigel?
Yeah, they're brilliant.
The characters, aren't they?
Yeah. They wake me up. They know how to get in my head. They know how to get me going, and that's what's so good about them. They know how to work with different boxers, and they've definitely gelled with me 100%. And I'm lucky to have them both.
Well, listen, I fingers crossed we've got a show on the same night. In fact, you're going up against Dillian White and Tyson Fury, aren't you, on the same day?
They're just
but at
after,
7 o'clock, I believe that's when they're scheduled for you to step out. You'll be the penultimate fight.
Yeah, 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. That's when I'll be fighting. And then the Fury Whites, obviously, it would be around 10ish o'clock, won't it?
Yeah. So can people pay to get in down there?
Yeah. You just turn up on the door and you can just get in. So there's no tickets. You just turn up, which is good.
Right. Well, hopefully the big crowd down there cheering you on. And next time I bump into you, you'll be a double ABA champion.
100%, Lee. Thank you.
Patrick, you take care, mate.
Cheers.
Bye.
Thanks very much.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.